He does. It's one behind. That's the first score for the day. A point to Barmera Monash. They lead 1 point to Berri, yet to get on the scoreboard.
On the Berri Better scoreboard, the largest range of Engel fridges in the Riverland. Shout out to Sean this afternoon. Back on board for 2026.
Here you go, Berri, looking to go wide to the other side. No short, but cut out by Barmera. That's Beach again. Onto his left foot, squares it up towards Warnett. Missed his player. Burton tries to get the ball forward for Barmera. Chain of handballs, but no clear possession. And that'll be a ball up 30 metres out from the Barmera Monash goals, going towards the 5RM end.
What we're seeing is both teams very hungry for the ball this afternoon. Barmera Monash may be slightly more disciplined. They're getting the right end of the stick when it comes to free kicks.
Ball comes out of defence.
Yep. It was Spilios there that tried to shuffle it forward. Now a loose footy again. Just inside attacking 50. Berri get the foot onto it. They clear it out. And if they can get away here, they're off. And there's White. Gets a handball out. I reckon that's Lavasita, the coach. Has to dodge a bit of traffic. Gets tackled. Got his hand off. He's taken high. He's going to get a free kick on the far wing.
Yep, Coach Henry Lavasita takes a free kick. Shovels out the handball straight away to a teammate running past, who drives them very deep into attack, looking for Minchella. Minchella gets the ball on, but no players at his feet. Berri need to even up their numbers here. Easy out for Barmera. Cross to Bonnie. Bonnie with no pressure on him looks up and finds Burton in tons of space at halfback. He shovels the handball back to Brodie Hill at halfback. Looks up, finds Warnett all on his own at half forward for Barmera. Barmera moving that ball without any contest at all. Goes back into the middle.
Patrole for Barmera Monash, 1 on 2. Gets his hands in there though. Now Spilios trying to get a hands on it. Ball spills out. Beach got a bit of time. Gets the dish out to Wilden. Now kicks it inside 50. A low kick. Drops short. Berri Demons get a hand on it. They can clear this one out. A little bit of back and forth. Handball back inboard. Looks dangerous, but calm and collected. They clear it out of their defensive 50, and now they're off.
Yeah, both teams trying to run the ball off half-back and give their forwards a chance, but Berri playing with 2 or 3 players behind the ball, breaking down across half-forward. That ball comes back into the middle where Burton takes an easy mark, crosses it to Justin Bonnie, who looks up and finds Hill. He's had half a dozen touches already. Gets rid of it on his left, looking for a teammate. That was Beach taken with the ball. Ball come loose from the tackle. Berri pick it up. Go to halfback, and that's Lucas White taking the mark at halfback. Shoots the ball, finds Brad Rosenzweig for his first possession. Clean possession at halfback for Berri.
Brad Rosenzweig, first game for the year today. On the right half bank, goes down the line, looks for Minchella, takes a jump, went over the back. Bailey White, if he can get the pick up, he'll get it, but he can't.
In the back.
In the back there, Saxton Mitchell, probably
to his brother. 50, his brother 50. Looks up and finds on a lead Lindsay. Couldn't get hold of it. Gets the ball back to Bailey White. Onto his left foot. Looks at the goal square. In the goal square was Minchella. Couldn't only get his hand to it, and that goes through for a point, making the scores tied up here, 1 point each on the Berri Better scoreboard.
Yeah, William Cowling there just walking that one over the line. Back on the side today. Umpires called a 25 here. Might have been over the mark.
Which brings the Barmera player right up to the back of the square. Shoots the ball out towards Petrola, who drops what he should have taken, but recovers quickly. Gets the ball out to a teammate and then butters up again. Barmera take the ball down the wing on the far side. Ball comes back into the middle to Brodie Hill yet again, another possession. He looks up, chips it over. Ooh, that kick come undone there. He's looking for Beach again. No, it wasn't Beach. He was looking for Tony Drugamulla, who couldn't bring it in. He goes back after it, Drugamulla, and snaps it towards his goals. First to the football, Thomas Austin, but couldn't gather it. Ball goes out of bounds in the forward pocket by the Berri Football Club.
He was very lucky he didn't get done on the full there, Tommy Austin, because he got a foot on it after it had gone over the line, but if it was half a metre shorter, it would have been on the full.
Barmera getting a lot of repeat entries here into their forward line.
Out the back of the pack is Dane Austin, gets a handball out to Brodie Hill. Hill in front of goal, gets tackled right at the last minute from the Demons. The Demon defenders are working hard again. They get a loose foot at it. No one's clean possession yet. Spills out of Bailey White's hands. Dangerous footy. Trying to lock it in now. The Barmera Monash Roos get their hands on it. And Jack Albrecht lines up, slots the goal, and that's the first goal of the day. 1-1-7 Barmera Monash. Berri Demons 1 behind. 5RM footy for McDonald's Renmark.
Yeah, reward for effort there for Barmera. They had that ball locked in their forward 50 for a long time. Berri did get out a couple of times, but could only get to their half-forward line, and it was instantly rebounded back. I'm thinking Berri it's almost like Berri are playing with about 3 less players, but Barmera covering the ground. Berri got their players behind the ball, but are breaking down when they try and exit defence.
Yeah, 10 minutes gone on the 5 footy clock this afternoon, first quarter.
Yeah, a couple of players for Barmera getting plenty of it is Hill out on our wing and out in the wing where we are, and Burton's getting enough of it.
Lucas Warnett's the other one for me.
Lucas Warnett's giving him plenty off his half-forward flank, sliding right up to the wing here and getting plenty of drive.
Ball up in the middle. Heath Campbell there doing the ruck work for the Demons now. It's out the back of the pack, but umpire's called incorrect disposal.
Bit of tunnel ball there from Uncle Schmicker, and he gets penalised.
It's going to be Brad Rosenzweig for the Demons that gets the free right in the centre circle. Goes long and straight. Looks for Minchella. Couldn't quite clunk it over the back. And the Barmera Monash Roos through a couple of good handballs and a kick. Wilden clears it out. It's at the 50. Langford for Berri got his hands on it. We'll get a stoppage just outside. Attacking 50, Berri.
Barmera playing football like we're used to seeing. Slick across half-back. Bonnie involved in almost anything. Justin Bonnie. And moving the ball. Wilden using it too off half-back. Plenty of options for him. This time the ball comes off. Barmera half-back line high. No one can take the mark at centre wing. Holding the man without the ball. Another free kick for Barmera Monash here. This one to Jack Albrecht, the kicker of the only goal today. Barmera leading 1-1-7 to Berri 1 point. He handballs over the top to Hill, who handballs to Wilden. Handballs to him in a bit of strife there. Tackled immediately, he received the footy, and that'll be another ball up on centre wing, far side from us. Up it goes. Berri Ruckman up high, gets first hand on it. But a free kick to Barmera Monash for a push in the back. Wilden taking that free kick across half-back. Looks up, has a player all on his own. Burton in the middle. Burton looks around, looks for an option. Drives Barmera forward. Hits Joe Ricketts on the chest. Yeah, Joe. And he moves it straight away to Petrole on the run. But 3 Berri players out here. They've got Barmera outnumbered, but Petrole takes them on. Couldn't go through. Had an option. Caught for holding the ball. Berri will bring the ball back into Safralides at half-back.
Yeah, had a fair crack there, Maxie. He was a bit outnumbered, but true spirit Barmera Monash had a go. Safralides down the line to a half-back. No one able to clunk it for the Demons, but the Barmera Monash Roos do rather through Fletcher Dillon.
Yeah, early contender for mark of the day.
Off to Albrecht, but coughed up. Berri get their hands on it, taken high, and it's going to be a free kick to Berri on half-back. Umpires caught something here behind the play, and this might be... No.
It's time on, time off. Made a fair song of it, though.
I thought it was getting the card
reversed,
out then, anyway.
Ball comes out wide to Lucas White on the wing here. They haven't had no closer to their goals. They're being held up a bit here at half-back. Ball going forward through the Barmera Monash defenders' hands. Berri players trying to get hold of the ball. That was William Cowling. Oh, lovely kick. Lace out from Austin. Hits Hill on the chest. He handballs to Cowling. He running past. He drives Berri forward. But 2-on-1. Safralides cuts it out. Handball to really no one.
And they're out to Hawkins, who has a bit of space. Gets a small kick away. A short 15 just inboard. And it's going to be Bailey White that's got it.
I've got a theory with 15-metre penalties that we shared this morning, Lockie, that I think is valid.
What's that?
If it's 15 metres by a defender in the defence, it has to go all of 15 and a bit more.
Right, okay.
If it happens by a forward in the forward lines, 15 isn't really on the cards. It can be 10 or 12.
Take off the GST.
Yeah. So basically, if a defender is trying to chip it around, the umpire wants to get on with it and calls not 15 play on. If it's in the forward lines, they allow them to take the mark and have the shot.
I like it. The ball in here at 5 football, not far from us, in front of the grandstand at Berri. Tap forward. Austin couldn't quite clunk it. It was Bonnie that had another go at it. Player taken eye. It's going to be a free kick to the Demons. They're going to have to do something quickly. 14 and a half minutes played. Just that was 6 points the margin.
Tyrone Miller getting a bit of the ball. He's hard over the ball.
Straight down the line, a
Minchella
1 on 3.
Yeah.
Spills out of bounds and crashes into the sign.
Did that go out on the full, or was it touched before it went over? I think it's fairly throw in.
Umpire's going to ball it in. The player's not too upset about it, so it must have been right.
You can see what's going on here. Both teams playing extra numbers back. So that's making it hard for forwards like Minchella. He was 1 on 3 there. Didn't have much of an opportunity. It was a good contest in the end. Ball comes in.
Drops short of the ruckman. Oh, lovely bit of work there from Tyson Lindsay. Pops it up with a 9-iron kick. Couldn't get quite underneath it, but
White.
now White gets a handball out, and that's McRae. Turns around, slots Berry's first for the afternoon, and the Demons are back in town.
Yeah, good football there from recruit White, Bailey White. Picked it up one-handed, first grab, ran at the goals, drew a player, popped it over the top, and McRae was there for the soda. All he had to do was put it through. Good play from Berri. Got through that half-back line of Barmera when they finally got some players up there.
Yeah, absolutely. No, good to see. Five-room football for McDonald's Renmark.
Smart work there by Tyson Lindsay too. Got the ball straight onto his boot, into the danger area. Gave Minchella a good chance to take it. He was up high, up early. Couldn't bring it in, but created the opportunity.
Back to the centre it goes. Got 15, nearly 16 minutes played.
Scores locked up here on the Berri Better scoreboard.
1-1-7 apiece.
Miller tries to get clear, but can't. Gets tackled. That'll be a secondary ball up. Oh, it's Lindsay, sorry. Both those fellas strong over the ball. Changing on the ball too, I reckon. Here he comes again, Lindsay.
Yep. Kick smothered. Tunnel balled out the back. Espilios gets it, but
now
wrapped
Miller
up straight away.
That was Labastida had hold of him, yeah.
Now the Demons are off again. And they're inside attacking 50. Drop short straight through Minchella. William Cowling there for the Barmera Monash Roos. Picks it up, and Burton now. Barmera Monash, they are off. Inside, not quite 50. Ricketts at half forward. And this is the pace that we're used to for Barmera Monash. Kicks it over the play. Back turns around. Barmera Monash now from the pocket. That was Dylan Marks there, and that's gone out on the full. Or is the umpire called a bind?
I reckon it's a free kick. It's gone out without being touched, so it's a free kick to Berri.
Dylan Marks there into the side. First game this afternoon.
Yeah. Tall young fella, isn't he? This ball comes out, a half-back into the back pocket to Lucas White. Takes the mark, goes short again. Finds Jacob Grieger at half-back. Berri chipping the ball around in the defence and drawing the Barmera numbers up. There's a Berri player out over the back here at half-forward with absolutely no one on him. They can move it quickly to half-forward, which are 2 kicks away.
Patrick Minchella.
They have Patrick Minchella all on his own, which means there must be a Barmera player up on the ball here. An extra.
Yeah. Joey Ricketts right in front of us. Sorry, Fletcher Dillon.
So he's playing 2-on-2 with Darcy Minchella.
Yeah.
If they can get this ball out the back, Patrick Minchella's all on his own the other side of the ground.
Young Callum Lloyd there for the Demons. Oh, that's good desperation. Gets a handball off the deck.
He's still all on his own.
It's 1-on-4 here.
Yeah.
I like the way young Callum Lloyd goes about it, you know.
It's Wilden being called back, but he's running with Bailey White.
Good tap from Hunyadi inboard, but it's going to be the Barmera Monash Roos rather that pick it up first. Burton kicks it long, but straight to Brad Rosenzweig for the Demons.
Comes wide to Tyson Lindsay on the wing. Lindsay getting a bit of it in the last 5 minutes and providing some drive. Goes down the line. Looking for a teammate. Misses them all.
Back. Josh Crendell there.
Yeah, Bonnie tried to grab it for Barmera, but the ball was hurried over the line. He was put under pressure by Berri vice-captain Patrick Minchella. He'd come right across the ground to put the heat on him. Ball comes in. Minchella, Darcy up. Patrick trying to get his hands on it. Handball out to White. He goes forward, but Justin Bonnie cuts it out for Barmera. Takes the mark 30 metres from the Berri goal, right in the middle.
Bringing up, looking for Burton, but spills out. Demons now looking dangerous. Barmera Monash able to pick up the crumbs, maybe. Oh, by a player over the top there of Spilios. Barmera Monash now through Warnett. Bring it inboard. A bit of a kick and a hope. Drop short of Benson for Berri. Now it's going to be Austin. Dane Austin has a bit of time. Gets handball out to Albrecht. Now back to Spilios. And the Barmera Monash Roos reset inside 50. Finds Tony Drugamala just inside 50. He was tackled after.
Yep.
And that was a 25-metre penalty.
Yep.
It was there.
He took the mark and the ball was knocked from his hands by Callum Lloyd after the umpire had paid the mark. Once that whistle goes, you cannot touch the ball.
Don't think Tony Drugamala's realised he's got a 25-metre penalty because he's taking the kick from where he had it.
Well, he's going to have a long run-up, I think.
We got Mitch Stark coming in from the Vulture Street end.
Shot at goal, 20 metres out now, 45-degree angle, right behind him. It goes through, I think. I think he just managed to squeeze that through. Yes, he did. And that's the second goal for Barmera Monash today. They go to 2-1-13. leading Berri 117 on the Berri Better scoreboard. Entertaining game of football, Lachlan Winnell.
Oh, I love it this afternoon, and this is what we expected. A close battle between these two sides after last week's results, both eager to get their seasons up and about and rolling. And Berri Demons have got a solid crowd in here today at home, their first home game for the year.
Yeah, Riverland football alive and well, isn't it, in the first 2 rounds? Great crowds.
Good to see. So, looking at the scoreboard, 2-1-13, Barmera Monash leading the Berri Demons 1-1-7. It's now into time on first quarter.
Yeah, both teams having their moments. Berri had a bit of control of the ball for the last 5 or 6 minutes there. Didn't put it on the scoreboard. Barmera took it straight up the end, and a bit of an undisciplined act there by Callan Lloyd gave an easier shot at goal for Dragmire.
In Callan's defence, I don't think he knew that he marked it. I think it was a couple of bites at it. Yeah. Barmera Monash now, they sniff another crack inside 50. The Brad Rosenzweig for the Demons looks to mop this one up right in front of the club rooms, gets tackled, got a hand on it just. Demons looking for the boundary, they get there. Umpire says ball it in. Balling in
right in front of the club rooms over there at the Berri Football Club, at the Berri Memorial Oval, and keenly tested game, Lockie.
Out the back it goes. Barmera Monash, good bit of work there. Centre the ball, it's a high kick. Spilios underneath it, couldn't quite mark it. Little tap out the back. They will dive on it and we'll get a ball up. 55 out from the Barmera Monash.
Once that ball's been on the ground, it's almost like you want to be second to it, because the player to it first is often fumbling and providing an easier opportunity. Ball comes out towards Cowling. Cowling handball to Trent Ogle. Slams it on the boot but couldn't get it clear of the pack. Berri player sockers it up the middle of the ground. It's actually right in the centre. First there, Lloyd couldn't get his hands on it. Minchella's down over it, picks it up, but tackled by 2 Barmera players. And that'll be a ball up right in the middle of the ground, right in the cricket pitch.
Yeah, Miller was a bit dangerous before there.
Yep, here we go. No one can get it clear in the hands of Jacob Grieger. Couldn't get the ball clear for Berri, so the umpire will come in again and throw it up again in the middle. Hunyadi and Bonnie go for it. Hunyadi gets the hit out for Berri, knocks it forward. First onto it's Miller, but couldn't pick it up.
Ogle there for Barmera Monash, couldn't quite scoop it up either, and we'll now get the ball up just on the centre square edge as we head towards the Berri goals.
Yeah, Berri 20 metres closer to goals.
22 and a half minutes played.
Ball goes up, can't get it cleared. Ball, couple of chain of handballs to Barmera. Barmera player cannot get clear. Tackled by Adam Langford, brings him to ground, and that'll be another ball up.
Starting to get the stoppages clocking up a little bit. A bit of tiredness starting to creep in, I would have thought.
Hunyadi again, first hand on the ball for Berri. Gets it out. Chain of handballs. Berri player slams it on the boot forward. Minchella in front. Takes a chest mark. 30 metres out from goal. That's what they say, Lockie.
And that's his first mark of the day.
Yep, and if you're forward, got to play in front.
Absolutely. The golden rule. You learn that in under 10s. So, a shot here that could level the scores right on the cusp of quarter time. Well, there's the siren. It's going to be a kick after the siren here from Minchella for the Berri Demons.
Yeah.
On his way in now.
Takes the
kick.
Angle. No mistake. Ties the scores here at the Berri Oval. Berri 2-1-13. Tied with Barmera at 2-1-13. Probably a reflective scoreboard on the play.
Very true. This is 5RM footy. More after this. Saturday afternoon, loving it. All locked up, 2-1-13, Berri, 2-1-13, Barmera, Monash. That'll be a great game of Riverland footy.
Yeah, absolutely, Lockie. Couldn't be a better start to the game here today. Goal kickers for Barmera Monash. Jack Albrick with the first goal of the game with one. Tony Drugamola with one after a lucky 25-metre penalty which brought him in within range. For Berri, Michael McRae with a goal and Darcy Minchella with a goal. Better players for both sides. For Barmera Monash, Brody Hill's had a fair bit of it. Lucas Warnett, probably their best at the moment. Justin Bonnie with a bit of the footy. Steve Burton as well. For Berri, Bailey White and his brother Lucas both playing well. And Tyson Lindsay and Tyrone Miller are having a bit of it as well.
Here we are, underway second quarter, and it's Berri that get the first clearance. Which cause there, sends it inside 50. Drops short. Minchella trying to pick it up off the deck. Can't quite get a hand on it, and we'll get a ball up just outside attacking 50. Berri now kicking to the town end, or the 5RM end, as we like to call it.
They need to get some players under Darcy Minchella's feet, because he's bring the ball to ground from the contest, but no one there to help him. Through comes White, is it?
Yep. That's Bailey White, and it spills out of bounds. So we'll go around the grounds for Riverland football on 5M very soon. 2 other big games happening today.
Ball coming in from half forward for Berri from the commentary side. Rosenzweig tries to get his hand on it for Berri. Minchella doing the ruck work there. Can't get clear of the pack. Will be another ball up here at half forward for Berri. Looking around, everyone's matched up. One Berri player behind the ball. Minchella gets first hand on again, but Burton comes out of the pack for Barmera. Looks up, drives Barmera forward, but only as far as Penaluna. He handballs to Shea Hawkins. Another handball over the top. Handball back to Penaluna. Round to Barmera player. Another handball forward to Bailey White. On his left foot, chips it towards Brad Rosenzweig. Little old one hand, one bounce. Takes control of the ball, shoots it forward towards McRae, who couldn't get clear with it. Minchella Darcy takes the ball off hands, but tackled brilliantly by William Cowley and caught for holding the ball. Cowley will take the free kick for Barmera at centre half back.
He's been a welcome return this week for the Barmera Monash Roos, that's for sure. He played reserves last week, back into the ones today, where I think he'll be most of the year, pending availability. Now it is Mitchell for Barmera Monash. That gets a handball out and a kick away up to half forward, but a great mark from Evan Penaluna in defence.
Playing okay. That was a chain of ball there from Burton to Warnett that got that ball forward. Taking his time there at half back was Hugo Krieger, but he gets the ball out wide. Ball nearly pulled in by his teammate. Recovers. Berri drive the ball up the wing. FAD, after the Berri player got rid of the ball, the resultant free kick going to Ty Lindsay. He gets the ball smothered, it bounces back to him and he gets another crack at it. Shoots the handball out to Adam Langford on the wing, who drives Berri into attack.
Minchella flies up, spills forward. William Cowling for the Barmera Monash Roos gets there, dragged it in. They're calling holding the ball, but umpire says play on. Now Mitchell and Burton for Barmera Monash clear it out. Bonnie had to prop inboard to Ogle, got a bit of time. Barmera Monash now on the far wing and managed to control this again. Lucas Warnett just holds station.
That's exactly the call, Lockie. They had time, so they used the football. With that, when you rob them of time, they're turning over. This time, ball comes to Brodie Hill in the middle of the ground for Barmera. He looks up, looking for a teammate forward, finds one, but up to the task was Peter Safrolides. Can't get the ball clear of the pack. Rosenzweig over it. That'll be a ball up at half forward this time for Barmera Monash.
Quickly around the grounds, Loxton North 2-2-14 leading Wakery 1-1-7 early second quarter.
All right. Berri trying to get the ball out. Rosenzweig taking the ground without the football. Umpire having none of that. Get on with it, he says, and out comes Jacob Grieger for Berri. Relieves the pressure, but goes wide. Only Labastida on his own out here with Justin Bonney. I reckon he might be tagging up Bonney, trying to take his influence off half-back. Ball goes to Spilios for Barmera. He turns around onto his left foot, drives the ball forward. Wonderful mark there taken by Barmera Monash. I reckon that might be John O'Beach there.
It is.
Out on the forward pocket, will line up again. He's had one shot at goal, but yet to raise a score.
He's got some good leads in finding some good space, but it results in him having to kick from very hard angles.
Yeah, Barmera moved the ball quickly. Spilios did the right thing, got it on quick, got it forward. Beach was one-on-one and took the mark. He lines up, not a real tight angle, but tight enough. Goes with his right foot. Did that make the distance? Yes, it did. Went through for a behind. Takes Barmera to 2-2-14, leading Berri 2-1-13 on the Berri Better scoreboard. First score of the second quarter.
This is 5M footy for McDonald's Renmark, now available on the Uber Eats app. Rosenzweig brings it back in for Berri. Kicks to a pack and plucked out of nowhere. That's Minchella.
Yeah, nice mark down the wing. He's come right down the wing, gets up, looks for McRae, takes the ball
straight into the bench for the Berri Demons there, and he's had a bit of a crash into the stretcher.
Yeah, he took the ball on the bounce and carried it over the line. It'll be a boundary throw in right in front of the Berri coach's box. A couple of officials dusting themselves off and getting back to their feet there. Ball comes back in. Bonnie from Barmera first to get his hand to it. Barmera player brings it forward, but only as far as Grieger again. Chips it out. Shea Hawkins comes off half back for Berri. Drives him up the wing. Finds a teammate all on his own out wide.
It's Adam Langford, I reckon. Always a cool head in this situation.
He drives his team forward, looking for Minchella. He's first to it, but couldn't drag it in. Ball goes up. Berri putting the pressure on the forward lines. Good pressure there from Lindsay. Holds the ball in.
Free kick paid, and it's going to go the way of
Berri
Berri Demons, it's going to be Patrick Minchella with this one.
Yep. He holds his position over the football very well, Patrick Minchella, and he did hold his spot over the ball, and the Barmera player infringed trying to get at it.
A low-scoring game so far, nearly coming up to 6 minutes played. Second quarter, Riverland 40 on 5 RM, just 1 point the margin currently.
You'd be thinking after this kick, Berri will either be level or in front.
I want to jinx it, but he's usually a pretty good kick.
Yeah, both the Minchella boys having an effect on this game today.
This will be out on the full now, you wait.
The old commentator's curse, the old kiss of death.
Comes in.
Takes the kick. He likes it. Oh, hit the post. Hit the upright.
Well, you were right, Nobby. It did level the scores. 2-2-14 apiece here at 5RM Riverland football.
Yeah, that could be a miss that comes back to haunt them, although at this stage early in the game, ties the scores. Berri with a zone set here to try and catch the kick in. Justin Bonney to bring the ball back in for Barmera, looking for an easy option. Finds one, William Cowling, all on his own at half-back. Takes the chest mark for Barmera. He looks up. He's got Wilden on his own going to the wing. Looks for him and finds him right on the quick handball. Player going past, drives Barmera into attack. Lovely attempt by Austin. Goes back and gets it onto his left foot. Shoots it long to the square looking for Beach. Beach has the drop on it. No, not Beach, sorry. That was
Thomas Austin.
Thomas Austin had the drop on it. Couldn't do anything with it. This time it's Beach. He can't do anything with it. Up in the air it goes.
Still in play. Thomas Austin kept it in. Socket off the deck. They're claiming it. Touched. Hugo Krieger's calling touched.
Umpire calls it touched as well. That's one behind after that goal square melee. And that takes Barmera Monash to 2-3-15, leading Berri 2-2-14 on the Berri Barmera on the Berri
Dane and
scoreboard.
Thomas Austin are causing a few headaches for the Berri Demons, just quietly.
Ball comes out to Langford for Berri at half-back from the kick-in. He looks up, can't find any obvious teammate to kick it to. Now he finds someone on the lead. It's McRae. Comes right up to the wing. Takes the mark for Berri. He's looking up. He has Bailey in short, Bailey White. He looks up, finds some Safralides in the middle. He has the other Austin, the other...
Now, inboard 50.
Yeah, the other young fella. Handball,
Lucas
change
White.
of handball. Lucas to Darcy Minchella, who makes amends for his last miss and kicks a goal. And that is the third goal for the Berri Demons. Takes them to 3-2-20, leading Barmera Monash 2-3-15. A 5-point lead to Berri on the Berri Better scoreboard.
That was Patrick Minchell there, number 3 for the Berri Demons. Good to see.
Yeah, that was Lucas White, who was sitting out here all on his own, and all they had to do was get the ball out to him. And eventually Safralides did. Bailey White got it to Safralides. Safralides out to Lucas White. Lucas White quick to move the ball forward. Chain of handballs. On the end of it was Patrick Minchella, who made amends for the shot he missed not 3 minutes ago.
I'm just doing the sums here, Nobby. We could have broken it's probably not a record, but there's 4 sets of brothers out there this afternoon.
Okay, ball comes out of the middle. Running out of the middle, and he's run too far. That was Austin, and that's a good call because he ran from the middle. He ran to the 50-metre square line. That's 25 metres in my metrics.
Well, yeah, you can work it out from a cricket pitch pretty quick.
Well, the 50-metre square is 50 metres. Half of it's 25. He's run from the middle to the end of it. He's run at least 20 metres, which is too far.
It's the age-old question. How long's a 100-metre running track, Nobby Norton?
Yes, it sure is. Nice kick
love
from
a kick from Lindsay. Sorry.
Yeah, Lindsay to Lucas White. He's getting a bit of the footy. Drives it out wide out the wing looking for a teammate. Can't get it to him. Berri first to it. This time it was Adam Langford. He's getting a few touches. The ball goes out of bounds for a boundary throw. And Berri leading here by 5 points on the Berri Better scoreboard halfway through the second quarter.
Go around the grounds very soon. Up at Renmark. Loxton leading 3-2-20. Renmark 2-2-14.
Another close game.
Round 2, Riverland footy. It's alive and well. Ball back in play right in front of the coaches' boxes at Berri. The far wing stoppage. We'll get a ball up.
Yeah, both sides looking dangerous when they afforded the space to move the ball quickly and run it on, aren't they?
Tap in board. Berri couldn't quite run away with it. Looking for Miller on there, but was cut short. Now the Barmera Monash Roos, they're off if they can get the pop, and I reckon that's Warnett. Breaks through traffic. Lovely kick inboard 50, but he's overshot it. But it's going to pop in front of the goals. Can they soccer this one through? Ricketts ran too fast, but Austin off the deck. That's a goal.
Thomas Austin.
And Thomas Austin slots Barmera Monash's
third goal.
Third goal of the afternoon. They take the lead back by 1.
Yep, goal for goal here at the Berri Oval, and scores very, very close together with Barmera taking the lead back by 1 point. 3-3-21 leading Berri 3-2-20 on the Berri. What I was just about to comment, Lockie, before that occurred was Barmera look dangerous when they get it out wide. They seem to have more pace, more run. But if Berri can lock it in around the contest and get the ball forward by foot, they look just as dangerous. But Barmera do have the ascendancy when they can get the ball out and run. I think they got very beaten for pace.
Yeah, Warnett, Burton, those types of players are causing some headaches for them this afternoon. Well, back to the centre it goes. Got in the lap of Dane Austin, but didn't go that far.
Yeah, having a run on the ball, Dane Austin. I think you'll find it's him and Burton are changing in that position.
Back in the middle it goes, up in the air, and Dane Austin again gets a hand out. Looks for a teammate, gets another one, and pops through the middle it goes. Albrecht now Chris Bonney kicks inside 50 to the Riverland, to a hot spot. They all fly up, and a great defensive mark from Penaluna there.
Yeah, gets on with it straight away, looking for Langford on the halfback flank. He's first to the footy, turns around, tries to handball Jacob Grieger. He shakes off his opponent, shoots the ball back. Barmera keeping the pressure on here. Another good tackle by Barmera, holding the ball in their attacking zone. Out comes Whitbourne with it. Looks at cross. Chain of handballs. Ends up with Bonney. Bonney shoots it across to Brody Hill. Another handball to Jack Albrecht. Lines up. Misses to the right.
Kick right in front too. That could be costly.
Yeah, misses to the right.
3-4-22, Barmera Monash leading Berri 3-2-20 on the Berri Better scoreboard. Fiver in football from McDonald's Renmark. You now get all your Macca's favourites delivered on the Uber Eats app.
Yeah,
big afternoon of footy, 11 minutes played.
Yeah, good day, a good day for it too, Lockie. The sun just peeking through here, and Brad Rosenzweig brings the ball back into play for Berri, goes up the middle, looking for Safralides and dragged to the ground. I reckon he'll take the free. It's Darcy Minchella, sorry. Ball not going back to him, so 25-metre penalty
Todd
coming.
Charlton says, yep, we've got to get on with it, boys. 25 it is, I like it.
Yep, so that'll bring Minchella halfway between the wing and half forward. He's having a bit of an effect on the game, is Darcy Minchella. Shoots the handball out.
Inside 50, the Demons go. They find it's player in McRae, who's being a pretty good target up forward this afternoon so far. Has to prop, goes short, and finds Patrick Minchella on a lead inside 50. Just calls the Jets. I reckon he's backing himself, points to the big sticks and says, let's set up, fellas.
Not far from the shot he missed he missed previously here, Lockie. Can he make amends? He made amends in play after the last one, but missed the set shot, kicked the ball when running towards the goals.
I like the confidence.
Looking straight into the sun here. He is, but will this be a ray of sunshine for Berri? He's given it a ride, hasn't quite made the distance, but his brother has pulled it down right in the 10-metre square, virtually by the goalpost, 2 metres out.
Just outside, so we won't get it straight in front, but it's going to be, all of 10 metres, this kick.
So Darcy Minchella lining up for what would be his second goal for the game.
Great bit of play from Patrick there.
Yep. Darcy in a lot of play there. He was involved down the centre. He's got forward and taken the mark.
To reclaim the lead this afternoon. Goes back, never in doubt.
Kicks his
and
second.
The Demons kick their fourth for the afternoon. 4-2-26, Berri leading Barmera Monash. 3-4-22. We got a game on this afternoon.
We sure have. And Berri looking the goods when they can, like I said, get that ball quickly forward by foot. Whereas Barmera are sort of taking the option of trying to run the ball forward with their leg speed. And contrasting styles, but at this stage, Berri holding a very slight ascendancy, 4-point margin.
It's a great game of footy. Riverland footy on 5 RM from McDonald's Renmark. Back to the middle it goes. 14.5 minutes played.
Good call there by umpire Charlton too. That ball wasn't given back. The 25-metre penalty was there. I think the umpire's been exceptional today.
Back to the middle it goes. Rucks fly up. A good tap there from Barmera Monash, and they get the kick away through Whitbourne inside 50. No Barmera player able to get it. Berri get their hands on it. Over the back it goes. Spills out. They're trying to clear it out of there, and they managed to get a wild old kick away, but that's going to go out in the full. That was Andronecki there. Just kicked that one. It was the right idea. He was going for the boundary, but probably just didn't need to give it as much heat, Robbie.
He laid back on that and sliced it to the right.
Yeah, it was the right idea, though, because he was under pressure.
Yeah.
So the Barmera Monash Roos will have a shot here at trying to set something up. Brody Hill brings it inboard, and a loose player, 22 of Dylan Marks, on the lead, and he's going to have a shot now at the goals. Be kicking this from about 45 out on a 30-degree angle, you'd call it.
Distance won't test the young fella. Maybe his temperament might, but these young fellas, they don't seem to mind, do they?
No, he doesn't seem to mind this afternoon. So, pretty important kick. Another lead change could be on this afternoon. had multiple lead changes already this afternoon. It's been great. So Dylan Marks for Barmera Monash gets back on his foot, and he was celebrating as soon as it left his boot. And that's a goal. Barmera Monash back up by 2. 28 plays, 26 on the Berri Better scoreboard.
By the amount of players that got around him, I'm suggesting to you, Lockie, that might be his first goal in senior football.
I think you could be correct, Nobby Norton.
Yeah, he made no mistake. You see his bright lime green boots. You could see the toe pointing straight at the middle of the goals. It was a good shot at goal.
High vis football.
Yeah, high vis, very much so. And which wrestles the lead back for Barmera Monash. So now 4-4-28, leading Berri 4-2-26. 2-point margin here on the Berri Better scoreboard. What a game.
It's been a ripping afternoon of footy so far, and the best part is there's still over a half to go.
Yeah. It could well be survival of the fittest in these early rounds.
So 3 lead changes this afternoon already, and 3 moments where the scores have been tied.
Yeah,
there you go.
Jamison Whitbourne getting a bit of the ball in the middle, got it forward. Handball from Burton to Trent Ogle. He runs at the goals, can't make the distance, gets it through for another behind. Takes Barmera to 4-5-29, leading Berri 4-2-26 on the Berri Better scoreboard. 3-point lead after scores were locked together at quarter time.
Yes, coming up to 17 minutes played. Lovely kick in for the Berri Demons. Berri's defence is very structured, I must say.
Yep, Josh Crendell, all on his own there at halfback, takes a chest mark from the kick in, looks up, goes down the wing, but all on his own is Matthew Wilden sitting at wing, plays on quickly, gets the handball across to Whitbourne, Jamison Whitbourne. He looks forward and finds Beach on a long lead right out on the 50 in front of the scoreboard. Distance wouldn't be perhaps a problem for him, but it's a very hard spot to kick a goal from. He centres the ball, looking for a teammate. Through comes Lindsay. Miller gets his hands on the ball. It's 2 Berri players wrapped up. That'll be a ball up 25 metres out from the Barmera goals.
Yeah, locked up this afternoon, that is for sure. So another ball up. Brody Hill there, the handball smothered. Drugamullah dove on it, but it's going to be the Demons through White. They get the hands out, puts it in front of Penalud, and he paddles it forward, and now changeover again. Stoppage.
The right idea there from Berri, trying to get the ball forward to their goals with the forward handball. I don't think Penalud was quite ready for it.
No, ball up, 55 out from the Roos goal. Handball to no one, but then Burton gets his hands on it. Back in board to Ricketts. It's going to be the Barmera Monash again. Austin pops it over the top to Burton outside 50. A wild kick back in board to the hot spot. A 2-on-1, front and centre. Spoiled over the line, and that's a behind.
Yeah, ball rushed through there by Tyrone Miller. Had no other option. Comes up, finds Lucas White. Had plenty of it today, hadn't he? He and his brother both playing well. Handball to Shea Hawkins. With a bit of space, looks up, goes up the middle. Looking for the coach. Can't get his hands to it. Handball comes out from Barmera. They push the ball forward. Wasn't Whitbourne, that was Fletcher Dillon with the footy. Couldn't quite get it. The ball goes in. Peluna looking into the sun. Takes a strong mark at half-back for Berri.
Sun's poked out for the first time this afternoon. Goes back across. Finds a teammate. Andrew Naki is getting a bit of it in the back lines. Finds Safralides at half-back. He dived on that and got the hands underneath it. So that's a legitimate mark.
Takes the chest mark, looks up, goes to and finds a teammate on the wing, and that is, I reckon that might be Benson, is it?
No, that is. I'll find out in a second.
Umpire calls play
dives on it.
Umpire called the play on then, and the Barmera player wrapped him up. Berri player injured here, maybe a knee. And he got pinged for holding the ball. The ball goes out
I reckon
wide.
That's Josh Crendell there. He's on the deck.
That's
so
Austin there with the footy. No, can't get clear with it. Tries to handball to a teammate. Tackled hard to the ground. That'll be a ball up at half forward for Barmera.
The umpire's done the right thing to stop this one up to attend to that Berri player. So that's the right call. He's up on his feet, but he's getting supported off, I think, by the trainers. So
yeah, fell awkwardly, and it looked like a knee injury. It looked like that might be Josh Crendell, was it?
Yeah, that's who it is. So we hope everything's all right there. Hopefully it's just an awkward landing and a bit of a jar or something like that.
Not moving too well. They haven't brought the stretcher. I did notice there was a little bit of a calamity in the seconds with the stretcher.
I wasn't going to mention it, Nobby, but you have. So
someone being stretched off the ground was the stretcher was collapsed onto the ground with him on it.
I think the assembly instructions might be a training session. I don't know.
So
they aren't the easiest things to put together.
So the trainer's taking the option this time to help the player from the ground on his feet rather than put him on the stretcher and run the risk of repeating it.
And I do hope that Berri player from the reserves that was taken off is going all right. I think everything was okay there.
Berri with the footy at half-back. Can't get it clear. Hand pass from Albrick to Wilden. Wilden snaps it forward. Ball. Dylan Marks couldn't quite grab that. Dragged that in after kicking the last goal. High tackle to Berri. Thought they maybe had the advantage there, but never mind. Ball goes back to Brad Rosenzweig. Takes a free kick at half-back. Looks up. Finds a teammate on the wing. All on his own for Berri. He now looks up. Not many options. Has a player running past. That looks like Mitchell Cause out there.
Yeah, he's getting a bit of it this afternoon. Gets it to Langford. Now inside
Lovely
50.
kick.
Finds McRae with a bit of space. The Demons might be able to sneak one late. 21 minutes gone.
Got to get it in quick and high to Minchella to give him a chance without too much traffic around him.
Lindsay's calling for it over the back.
Minchella just wants it in high. So I can have a crack. Not too many Barmera players back yet. But
You got
now
Patrick Minchella all on his own in the pocket here.
Ruckman Bonnie gets back. McRae gives him enough time to get back. He must think he can make the distance, and distance he has.
That's a fair
but
kick.
accuracy he has not. 1 point only. Takes Berri to 4-3-27. Trailing Barmera Monash 4-6-30. 3 point margin here in Barmera Monash's favour. He obviously fancied himself at the distance, Lockie, which is why he never hurried on.
Bit of wind starting to pick up here this afternoon. Fiver in football from McDonald's, Renmark. Barmera Monash bring it back in, and Justin Bonney selling a bit of candy there. Gets around his opponent.
Lovely kick. Finds a teammate at half-back.
That's Fletcher Dillon, back from West Adelaide today.
Gets it across to Warnett, who runs through half-forward, all on his own, looking for a teammate forward. He's looking for Dylan Marks, who brings it in. Handballs over the top, but couldn't get it to a teammate. Cut out by Rosenzweig.
And Benson now is going to bring this one back down the line, right in front of the grandstand here at Berri, looking for Grieger. That's going to go out on the full.
It's either a mark or out in the full. It's out on the full.
Was the right call.
Wind got hold of the footy. There's a little bit of crosswind coming across from the clubroom side. Bringing the ball back into play will be Lachlan Marks. Goes short.
Inboards.
Finds Austin. Austin turns around onto his left. He's come around a fair bit. Now he's off. Drives it in down the middle for Barmera. Looking for Beach.
Bit of space. Bit of a foot race to the pocket.
Tackle taken to the ground.
Hugo Krieger. Good tackle there for the Demons.
Another good tackle from Berri. Out comes Rosenzweig with the footy. Chips it out and finds a teammate at halfback. Looks up, finds Patrick Minchella at centre halfback.
That was Lucas White. He's got the rocket, so he wants it back.
Gee whiz, he's getting plenty of the footy, isn't he?
Played a few league games of football last couple of years. West Adelaide, well, Lucas.
He's strutting his stuff here today.
Yeah, he certainly knows what's going on, that's for sure. Big in for the Berri Demons. Former Renmark Rover Jr.
As is his brother Bailey, also in the Demons colours.
Barmera Monash now back in board there, attacking 50, but Safralides with the fly to the ball paddles that one out of bounds and will get a ball in.
Couldn't quite drag it in. 3 point margin here on the Berri Better scoreboard in favour of the Barmera Monash, the visitors, Barmera Monash. Been a really tight game of footy.
23 and a half minutes gone. You'd think there was that stoppage for that injured player, so it might go a little bit longer, but you'd think half-time would be soon. Tap forward. If the Barmera Monash Roos got one left in them, very hungry for it. They're trying to go against traffic. Never a good idea. Tackled over the line. Still in play. Now spills out right in front of the goals. Barmera Monash just got to get a foot on it. But, calm head there from Shea Hawkins from Berri. Clears it out.
Pushed in the back there.
But that should be enough.
Berri players pushed in the back by his opponent, Barmera Monash. Actually, a kick not being paid in AFL at the moment, the old push in the back. But our umpires here are right on it. Doing a great job. Ball smothered off the boot. Goes to Bonnie. Drives it forward, but bounce beats the Barmera player. It's chain of handballs. Berri trying to get it clear. Coming back again. Another handball across to Hawkins.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Yep, gets it through. Lovely handball. Another one. Rosenzweig up the middle. In the centre is Labastida, the coach. Takes it all on his own. Looks around. Has a player on the lead. It's McRae. In chips Minchella. Darcy takes it through. Goes Lucas White. Looks to the forward lines.
Inside 50.
Lindsay.
That's Miller.
Walks into an open goal and puts the Demons in front. 5-3-33. They now lead by 3 points to Barmera Monash 4-6-30. Lovely bit of play. He didn't push him in the back. He just held him under the ball.
Smart footy. And that's what we'd like to see in Riverland footy on a Saturday afternoon. Thanks to McDonald's Renmark. Now on the Uber Eats app, it's the Berri Demons that lead by 3 as we approach half-time. And I tell you what, it's going to be a big afternoon of footy. Cannot wait.
Apologies to Tyson Lindsay and Tyrone Miller. When you can't see their numbers, they look like twins.
Well, very similar coloured boots as well.
Yes, I know. I was trying to get some sort of differential between them. Now I have, Lockie. You're right.
Lindsay switched to the white boots now.
Yep.
Thanks, Tyson.
Maybe he's wanting to make sure that any votes cast today, they cast the right person. Handball from Burton to Ogle. Ogle goes forward but can't find a teammate. Berri player lurching through to punch that ball was Safralides. Threw his body at it with a fist in front and cleared it to half-back where it will be a boundary, where it will be a ball up.
40 out from the Barmera goal because they got one left in them. I think this half keeps going. Loose footy, Rosenzweig dishes it out straight to Barmera Monash, but they lock it down again and we'll have a ball up now. 35 out directly in front.
He's had a solid quarter too, Brad Rosenzweig. You know, the question mark there, has it been his first game of the season? Is he still going to be like that at the half, at the end of the game? Well, half time, 5-3-33. Berri leading Barmera Monash 4-6-30.
It's half time. Riverland footy, still a big half to come. We'll have more right after this. You're at 5RM, your home of Riverland football.
Had a little bit of it. Peter Safralides was okay. Patrick Minchella. Bailey White early, not so much in that quarter. Shay Hawkins in that quarter. But good effort, and Adam Langford. Good efforts from Darcy Minchella. I think Lucas White's probably their best player at the moment. Playing pretty well. Touches to Tyron Miller. Tyson Lindsay's done a little bit. And Evan Penaluna was pretty good in the back lines. For Barmera Monash, I thought Hill once again had some kicks. Ogle was okay. Marks kicked his first goal. Jamison Whitbourne's been solid in the middle. William Cowling was good across half back. Dane Austin had a little bit of the ball. Lucas Warnett's possibly their best player. Lockie's had a fair bit of it, although a bit quieter that quarter.
Consistency over the half yard, go with that.
Yeah, a bit quieter that quarter, and Burton's been good. And a few others to get touches as Ricketts, Spilios and Wilden. Look, it's set up for a really good second half here. I'm just wondering if fitness will be a factor. Barmera looking a bit more drilled, a little bit more wanting to use their leg speed, get wide, drive the ball forward, carry it forward, whereas Berri have been a lot more solid around the contest and are looking to get the ball forward by foot quickly. So whether that prevails or not, whichever side decides to use it best, I think will be the winner of this game, Lockie. And I think it's value for kicks. We saw Berri probably even up the entries into the 50 that quarter. They were behind at quarter time. Barmera had a little bit more of it, and they've used the ball. Berri have had a couple of goals where they've had easier goals, got the ball over the top. I know McRae kicked one in the first quarter. We saw Miller kick one in that quarter, and also Patrick Minchella ran into an open goal there. So they got a couple of easier goals, whereas the Barmera Monash goals have pretty much come from set shots.
Yeah, they've had to work hard, that's for sure, both sides. But as you say, it is a big opportunity ahead for both sides this afternoon, who are both yet to record a win this season, bearing in mind today is only round 2. But nonetheless, early wins are important when it comes to the latter part of the season, particularly if injuries start to creep in a little bit later in the year and maybe you're not playing your best side every week. These early wins can be the difference between making the finals and not.
Yeah, it's been such a contested game, Lockie. We really haven't seen much mark of the day stuff or perhaps goal of the day. I think maybe goal of the day. You know, perhaps the running goal that Minchella kicked after a chain of handballs was a pretty good passage of footy. That's probably holding sway in that area. And
Dylan Marks maybe for his first goal of senior footy. It was a set shot, admittedly, but the celebration was pretty good. Nice
lead, nice mark, lovely kick, and a pretty good celebration after he kicked it. But here we are, 3 points of difference in Berri's favour, in the home team's favour here on the Berri Better scoreboard. And I'm thinking, you know, we probably know little about who's going to win in front than we knew when they first ran out, but
that's what we like to see. The Berri Demons just the one win against Barmera Monash in the last 2 seasons, Nobby Norton. So they'll be looking to right that one. And interestingly enough, Nobby, that last win we were at. It was at the lakeside. And what an afternoon.
That was the Fisher Cup.
It was.
Yeah.
And 2024 it was. And what an afternoon that was. It was late in the season and memorable. I mean, you could almost say it was a bit of a turning point for the club, really, because they've been a lot more competitive since.
Barmera ended up playing off in the grand final, and Berri upset him in what was virtually the last game of the year for him, but of the minor round. Hey, the interesting thing here will be who can make use of the ball out of the middle. With the 6-6-6, I've got a feeling that Barmera have a bit more legs in the middle and a bit more running capacity. And I see they're lining up in the middle with Ogle, Whitbourne, and Burton and Bonnie the Ruckman. So there's a fair bit of pace in the middle there. And Burton's pretty deft with his use of the footy by hand, looking to get Ogle and Whitbourne running out of the middle towards goals.
Looking at Brody Hill and Mitch Cause lining up against each other on the wing here. That's an interesting dynamic.
Would that be perhaps the youngest player on the ground? And I know it's the oldest player, I know that for sure.
I reckon Brody could have played an A-grade game before Mitch was born. But anyway, ball back up in the air. The second half underway. And didn't go that far, but it's going to be a free kick paid advantage to the Berri Demons. They go inside 50 quickly. Minchella couldn't quite clunk it. McRae's trying to rake it in, dives back on it. Demons working hard. Got Lindsay in there as well, having a bit of a poke at it.
Patrick
That's gone
Minchella.
through. Paddy Minchella.
Yep, ran onto the loose ball. Yeah, and it was a clever knock on there by Michael McRae. He was being dragged to the ground, falling to the ground, kicked it off the ground, just towed it forward, and Minchella ran onto it. So good play there from Berri. They were on the scoreboard within 60 seconds of play beginning.
They take the lead out to 9, 6-3-39. Berri leading Barmera Monash 4-6-30. Got Barmera Monash caught there. Just wouldn't say napping, but maybe a little bit shocked.
And that was sort of what was missing in the first quarter when they went that way. That Darcy Minchella was their key focal point. They didn't have anyone around under him. This time Patrick Minchella was there.
Berri kicking to the river end this quarter, and Yardy back in the ruck. The Demons might make it from two clearances here. A pop over the top handball. Got Brody Hill trying to run onto it. Raked in right away by Mitch Cause. Great tackle.
Yep, Berri trying to move that ball forward at every opportunity. Stuck the ball out, and that was Tyron Miller. Punched the ball out wide to give someone a chance to run on it. Hunyardi up, gets first hand to it. This time White comes out of the pack. Runs his measure, shoots it forward, but William Cowling chops it out at fullback. Takes the mark, relieves the pressure, shoots it across towards Drugamiller. He handballs to a teammate running past. He goes wide and finds Spilios on the wing, turns back onto his left foot, drives them forward, but only as far as Penaluna coming out all on his own. Can't take possession. Wrapped up by Barmera Monash opponent.
Yeah,
ball not coming clear of the pack. Handball out of the pack. Chain of handballs. Berri get the ball onto the boot, but only as far as Whitbourne. He takes the mark at half forward. Plays on straight away.
Warnett in there, and now Burton. Mark inside 50. 45 out directly in front. He went to pass off quickly and then just held it for a bit. Decides the short pass inside 50 and finds John O'Beach. Now 25 out.
See my point about how the ball doesn't have to necessarily go the full 15 in the forward lines?
Yeah, very true. It was a short 15.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. So John O'Beach having a shot on goal for the Barmera Monash Roos directly in front. Normally back him in from this sort of angle. Ball's on the way.
His first goal. I would say that's his first. Is that the first goal for the season? No, he kicked one last week, I think.
Yeah, one.
Yeah. First goal for the day.
Very quiet day. So another goal for Barmera Monash brings the margin back down to 3. Berri still leading.
Yep, it's 6-3-39 to 5-6-36 here on the Berri Better scoreboard. Clever play from Burton there. You could tell he wasn't going to have a shot. I can't believe someone didn't fill that hole, but Beach on a good lead. Got to 14.95 metres and took the mark.
Just looking at the centre here, Berri have got Bailey White in there, Miller and Rosenzweig. Kenyardi, good tap forward, but read by Barmera Monash. Spilios Whitbourne now kicks up to the right forward flank, but mark intercept from Grieger from the Berri Demons. Pops it to the left, goes boundary side, finds Rosenzweig. Good mark taken. Inboard back to Grieger, the former Sedan Canberra Premiership player. Up through the middle, finds Darcy Minchella. He's just going to hold it for a second. Getting told to move it on. Goes left forward pocket, but straight to a Barmera Monash defender.
Yeah, didn't give his teammate Miller a chance to get there. The idea was right, but the kick wasn't quite there. Ball goes down the line. Penaluna takes the mark for Berri in defence after Barmera drove it forward. They chip it back across. Have to take this quickly. Berri moving the ball around, crossing it. They've got players out this side. Safrolides all on his own. Ball comes wide from Benson to Safrolides. Safrolides drops what he should have taken.
Oh, great.
Goes back over it.
A cheeky little hold there from Safralides, but it was enough that his teammate could get his hands on it.
Hawkins
spills over the top of them all up on the broadcast wing, but Hill for Barmera Monash gets his hands on it, drives it forward, and a great mark taken from Lucas Warnett.
Yeah, back into it. Looks up on his left foot, spears it forward, and gets
Tommy Austin
on the lead.
And the Renmark Rovers would be appreciating if he played for them this afternoon, Nobby Norton, the way they're going today.
Missing both those Austin boys, aren't they, today? And they're both having a little bit of effect on the game here. That was a wonderful kick there.
Go around the grounds a bit later today.
Hit him on the chest. Walks inside the 50. Barmera trailing by 3 points.
That's a lovely kick off the boot.
No, that's to the left. Just gone to the left for a point.
Oh, the crowd thinks not.
And the umpire fooled them all by going to the right-hand post. Normally that's where the two flags are. Berri bring the ball back into play, but mark taken by Burton out there on the far side. Having a big effect on the game is Steve Burton.
2 points the margin. Barmera Monash trail. They drive it back inside their attacking 50. Safralides underneath it. A couple of bites at it. Couldn't quite clunk it. Ball hits the deck. We'll get a ball up. 15 out from Barmera Monash goal.
Bit rusty, Peter Safralides today. There's a couple of opportunities he normally would grab up.
A ball up, inside attack for Barmera Monash. Berri try to drive it out, but they can't. And we'll get another one.
Yep. Rosenswag with the ball in his hands. The ball was taken out of his hands by his opponent. And it ends up going to ground and ball up. Ruckman up. Ball comes out. This time Barmera Monash bring it out of the pack. Comes back to Burton again. He handballs back to Bonnie. Bonnie on his left foot. Shoots it up. Lovely mark. Now there's our mark of the day, Lockie. That was Austin. Yep. Got up early. Had to hold his position under the ball and took. It wasn't the greatest kick. It was a high one in, a sort of a loopy kick, but he was in the right spot under pressure. Got up early, made the space his, and took the mark.
So Dane Austin for the Barmera Monash Roos. He's going to go back for a shot on goal. Slightest of angles. Kicking from about 40 out from where the ball hit the boot.
Kicking becoming a problem for Barmera.
Ball's on the way. That's another minus score.
Yeah, which takes him to 5 goals, 8-38 to Berri 6-3-39. 1 point margin in favour of the home team. Up the middle he goes, kick beautifully to Miller. He rolls around, plays wide to the right here, looking for the coach. Labastida gets hands on it but can't gather it in. Through comes his teammate to help out. The ball held in. Hill with the ball under him. Fights off 2 opponents. Gets the ball up.
Thrilling afternoon of footy here at RFL headquarters on 5RM.
Bonnie up, couldn't get it clear. Good ruck contest there between Bonnie and Heath Campbell.
Just trying to watch a bit of sign language going on here between the Barmera Monash players. A few codes going on here, Nobby Norton.
I'll tell you what is going on. Matthew Wilden's tagging up Brad Rosenswag. I can see that.
And his Miller straight through the pack, but right into the wall.
Yep. He's trying to find him. Here we go. Bailey White drives him forward. Looking for a teammate, McRae. Oh, chopped out by William Cowling. Great play by the backman.
He's a nomination for Defender of the Day this afternoon.
Finds Hill all on his own on the wing for Barmera. He looks up, centres the ball to a teammate. It's Burton. Under it, couldn't bring it in. Through goes Tony Drugamella, lace out to Austin Thomas. Thomas plays on straight away, looking for Beach. On a long lead, Beach drags it in easily. We'll now have another shot at goal from 30 metres out, directly in front. Good football there from Barmera Monash. Moved the ball precisely and without error, and it finds itself in Beach's hands 30 metres out.
You start to think every now and then that the Barmera Monash machine is starting to wake up.
And that's it. That's a good indicator of it just there. Beach goes back and drills it.
Ball's on the way.
Hits his second goal of this half, second goal of this quarter, and brings Barmera back in front. 6-7-43 leading Berri 6-3-39.
I've got 6-8-44.
You've got 6-8, have you?
Yeah, the point before from Austin.
I'm looking at the scoreboard, but I'll go back to our electronic assistance here, Lockie, because I know you're always all over it. So 6-8-44 leading Berri 6-3-39 on the Berri Better scoreboard.
Powered by Microsoft Excel here at 5am Football.
Yeah, and if you need a computer, you can get one from Berri Better.
Yeah, they can sort you out. They can give you a lesson in Excel as well.
Yep.
This is 5am Footy, live on a Sunday afternoon from Berri. Round 2, Berri Demons with the clearance. They drive it inside 50, and William Cowling for the Barmera Monash Roos. Great intercept, read that well. Moves it on quickly, but Berri through Langford have got their hands on it right on the 50-yard.
McRae's all on his
forward. McRae's the target. He spills forward, picks it up off the deck, sockers it, just dribbles it forward. Now Callan Lloyd's trying to get his hands on it. He can't. He dives on it. Barmera Monash trying to get their hands on it as well. And umpire says, I'll have it. A ball up. 15 out from goal.
Gee whiz, McRae should have pulled that in. He was all on his own for a long time there. His teammate spotted him and the ball got to him, but he couldn't quite drag it in.
Minchella clunked it out of the ruck. That's holding the ball, isn't it? No, not paid.
No, I think you still got to be able to have opportunity to get rid of it nowadays.
Rosenzweig gets his hands on it from the contest, but dished it straight out in front of Chris Bonney for Barmera Monash. He gets a kick away.
Lovely
and
kick.
Finds a teammate on the other back pocket in Lockie Marks. He just holds it up for a second.
They've been using the ball a little bit better, Barmera, haven't they?
Whoa! They fly up, and Dane Austin, if he didn't have mark of the day before, he's got it again. Through half-back, there's Petrole, a link-up of handballs. It's a bit wild and woolly, but they're moving it forward until they didn't. Umpire says, I'll have it, right in the centre.
I think the don't-look handball even confused Wilden. Yeah. I don't think he was expecting it.
So I'll pull up right in the centre. Barmera Monash with the lead. Just.
Berri having it.
Umpire's called a free here. It's going to come back, I reckon. That's not advantage. Everyone stopped. Bring it back. It was never going to be advantage there. And now,
gee whiz, what an exciting game of footy, Lockie. 4 points the difference. Barmera Monash up by 4 points, 6-7 to 6-3. 6-8, sorry, 5-point game.
11 and a half minutes gone.
I've got to stop looking at the scoreboard and keep looking at our electronic devices. This time the mark goes through to McRae. He takes it this time at half forward for Berri. Looks up. He's a bit of a live wire there, although Cowling's having a great game on him. Ball goes long to Minchella. He knocks it over. Out to Lindsay. Misses everything. Goes out of bounds. Free kick to Barmera Monash on the far side. Last disposal. He had to have a go, though.
Yeah, it was good to see.
Yep. Could have been kicking the goal of the day if it had gone through.
Just going around the grounds quickly. Wakery leading Loxton North 7-6-48. Loxton North 3-5-23. And at Renmark, it's Loxton 10-2-62. Renmark 3-3-21.
Gee, the Tigers having a big day out at the Renmark Oval today.
Well, the Tigers of old back, Nobby Norton.
Well, they were pretty handy last week from what I heard, Lockie. The scores were pretty close till three-quarter time, and they finished pretty strong. They've got a few new players in it. It's only a matter of time before they gel, and apparently it's this week they've gelled.
Road trip to Renmark will do that from Tiger Town.
Free kick here to Berri.
There you go. Foxton won the flag, Nobby. Could you change it to Tiger Town for a week?
Oh, certainly. Certainly.
There's an incentive for the boys. Berri now, inside attacking 50 through Lucas White. Goes long. This one, Rosenzweig in the square. Great mark. Taken really unopposed. He had players all around him, but no one next to him.
He sort of drifted in from the back all on his own, didn't he?
I think everyone was looking at other players there for that one.
Yeah. Now, if ever there was a certain goal in football, this is it. All he has to do is clear the man on the mark.
Comes in straight into the net behind, and that is a goal to the Berri Demons. 7-3-45. Barmera Monash 6-8-44.
Another lead
my
change.
Calculations.
Rosenzweig's first goal for the day. Demons 7th.
We've got a game on this afternoon here at 5am Riverland Football. Berri Demons could be on for their first win for the year. Barmera Monash looking to also bounce back. After
2 goals to Beach for Barmera to get the lead, Rosenzweig has re-established Berri in front. This is going to go all the way today, Lachlan Winnell.
It's going to need every player involved. Both seeds this afternoon. There can't be any passengers out there.
If you're home in the garden pruning the roses, stay tuned because it's not over here yet. Through goes White. He's had a fair bit of it this quarter. He's been the driving force. Oh, lovely work there by Tyson Lindsay. Pushes off his man, handballs to a teammate who drives forward and finds McRae. He's everywhere at the moment. Him and William Cowling having a great duel there
Yeah, this has been for me, that's been the matchup of the day, really, and it just because it hasn't changed. It's just those two are locked on all afternoon.
And he's having a bit of it, and so's Cowling.
Ball inside 50 for Berri. They look to drive it out, but they can't. Trenoga for Barmera. Monash has other ideas, and we'll get a ball up.
At this stage, the Demons have answered every challenge, haven't they?
Yeah.
After falling behind a bit early, and they've just kept coming.
I have to look at what both sides can do here, and Burton, there's legs, so he's going to get the free on half back. Moves it on quickly.
This is where Barmera look dangerous. When they can get that ball rolling and get it out wide. Justin Bonney this time, 25-metre penalty. Labastida knocking the ball from Bonney's hands as Bonney was going back to take his kick. This time he gets up. He's still got players out wide. Finds a teammate, which I reckon's Whitbourne out there wide.
That is.
He spears it in, looking for, and look, he was looking for beats, but through on a strong lead was Dylan Marks.
Great mark from the youngster, playing his first game of A-grade footy this afternoon.
He's kicked one goal. Hell, he's hard at it, isn't he?
Going to be kicking this one, what would you say, kicking from 40 out?
Yeah, no, a bit closer than he was when he kicked his first goal at the other end. But, man, has he got some closing speed?
Oh, yeah.
Came from about 4 deep there and beat everyone to the ball by a couple of metres.
This is a big kick. Trail by 1. Ball's on the way. It's low.
He likes it.
Doesn't matter. That's through the big ones.
It's his second goal of the day. Puts Barmera Monash back in front.
Great to see Riverland footy alive and well on a Saturday afternoon at 5 a.m.
Barmera Monash 7-8-50, leading Berri 7-3-45 on the Berri Better scoreboard. Goal for goal here at headquarters.
Another lead change this afternoon, and that's what we like to see here at 5 a.m. Riverland football. Great crowd in this afternoon as well. Perhaps I failed to mention that a little bit of late. Good to see.
Great, club rooms full out the front.
Balcony packed.
Not a space around the oval to get a car. Lovely to see young players come into the comp and play like that, isn't it?
Back in the ruck they go, and it's Hinyardi in there again having a good crack this afternoon.
Berri come out with the football. Handball from Bailey White to Grieger. He gets it forward to the other white lady. Comes forward, and Minchella on a big long lead takes the mark off Lucas White.
Backs himself in. He's a fair way from home, but
he'll be kicking this from right on the 50, I reckon.
No breeze to speak of. He's pretty confident. I've seen him clunk a few for me before.
If anything, it might be slightly favouring that end.
So, a big opportunity here for the Berri Demons to get the lead back. 17 minutes played.
As he moves in, we'll kick this from right on the 50 line. He does. Boom. Gives it a ride. Kicks it high. Marked right in the goal square by William Cowling. Metre out.
No Berri player there for it.
No, could have shepherded that through, Out he comes looking for Whitbourne. He's at 2-on-1 against. Berri comes through but can't keep it in play. They had Barmera outnumbered there at the ball.
Mitch Corless having a good afternoon for the Berri Demons.
Also having a pretty good tussle with the veteran Hill on the wing.
So ball in, 60 around from the Demons goal. They try to read this one from the play. They can't get it out, and we'll get a ball up inside 50 now.
Yeah, Berri have answered the challenge and contested ball around the stoppages, haven't they? Up goes Minchella, takes the ball out of ruck, handballs to Miller, gets it forward, and
that's McRae.
McRae muscles Cowling out of it and takes a chest mark. No,
Old school.
Yeah, that's fair and reasonable, I reckon. It was body on body. He just moved him sideways. The stronger McRae moved the taller Cowling out of it. He's still got a tough shot here. He's only 4 metres out, but he's on a very tight angle. Plenty of time to run around if he had to, but he's not doing that. He's going for the drop punt, and he's kicked it. He likes it. He's clapping his hands. The goal umpire's got his hands up. McRae kicks his second goal.
Yes, it is. He kicked the first one of the afternoon. That's his second.
And Berri moved to 8-3-51 and wrestle back the lead yet again from Barmera Monash 7-8-50.
What an afternoon it has been
game.
This afternoon. It's absolutely fantastic. Riverland footy on 5RM. Round 2. Still got a whole season to go, Nobby Norton.
Yeah, and if you were tuned into the footy last night thinking that was an exciting game, you should have come here today, or you should be tuned into us. Stay tuned into us.
Oh, absolutely. You wouldn't want to go anywhere this afternoon.
This is absolutely on.
Box office stuff here at Riverland Footy headquarters. 5RM, your home Riverland Footy. Thanks to McDonald's Renmark. Now on the Uber Eats app. all your Macca's favourites now delivered.
Up goes the ruckman again. Hunyadi at Bonnie. Barmera tried to take it. That's holding the ball.
Austin, he was trying to get away with that one, and
the big
now he's holding things up, and umpire Todd Charlton says, you took too much time. That's 25.
The big fella, Hunyadi, said, out the way, I want that ball. Handball's on. That Grieger running through half forward. Has a go at the big sticks.
It's going to
Cowling tries to pull it in, but knocks it through for a rush behind. Another point to Berri. They go to 8-4-52, leading Barmera on a 7-8-50 as time ticks away in the third quarter.
Coming up to the 20-minute mark now. Soon be in time on. Both runners out there this afternoon as we speak, getting some instructions going.
Gee, Berri having plenty of the ball in their forward lines, but not cashing in. Up comes, through he goes, the Berri player. Handball over the top, unfortunately. Misses Patrick Minchella. He's back on it quickly. That looked like a throw to me, and it's been paid by the umpire, not in control. Good call. Good umpiring. Patrick Minchella will take the free kick here.
Was that initial set of events there was Mitch Cause, and he's got the free kick too.
So hard-earned free kick too.
He's been a bit of a battler this afternoon, and when I say that in the best way, just having a fair dinkum crack all afternoon. Some of it not pretty, but
he's cranked
a fair go.
He's cranked it up this quarter in particular. He's battled away for the first half, but he started lifting.
So he has a shot, slide, 30-degree angle, ball's on the way. We're up behind it. That's gone through the big ones. And that's goal number 9 for the Demons. 9-4-58.
I'm thinking that might be his first goal in senior footy too.
They all got around it.
He's getting a fair few people around him.
They lead by 8 to my calculations on the Berri Better scoreboard. The largest range of Engel fridges in the Riverland at Berri Better.
Gee whiz, the crowd's up and about too. If you can hear them in our crowd mic.
It's great to see.
Off here.
It's absolutely alive and well. Riverland footy on 5RM. Balcony of the Berri Football Club. It's pumping.
Why wouldn't you want to be in local footy?
I don't think there's been more people there since 1971, Nobby Norton.
Are they bringing props in to hold it up?
No disrespect to the last 30 years of the Berri Demons, but
up it goes
it's pumping.
Out it comes again. Grieger handballs wide. Through goes Tyson Lindsay. Jams it on the boot. Look at Minchella. In front. Takes the chest mark. He is going to kick this from maybe 2 metres closer than he did his last shot, which Cowling fell short and Cowling marked.
He had Lucas White screaming for it running past, but decided against it. Probably the right call.
I like this. You've got a key forward, big key forward. That's his job. Give you an option up forward when he clunks a mark. He's got to go back and try and make it count. Moves in. Will kick from just 48 metres out this time. Boom. Gives it a ride. Slightly offline, a point only.
A minor score for the Berri Demons takes them to 9-5-59. Barmera Monash 7-8-50.
As time ticks away here on the 5rm.com.au time clock, Lockie, and it would be a handy lead to take into last quarter, although the breeze is picking up to that end. So Barmera will come home with a slight breeze.
22 and a half minutes played.
Through Berri come again, they drive it back in again. Labastida takes the ball off hands, quickly moves it on to Miller. Can't get it clear. Barmera player tackled with it. That was Bonnie, I think, the ruckman.
Chris Bonnie just drove that one into the ground, so a ball up, 25 out from goal.
Berri lurking again in attack. Pushed out of the way, the ruckman was. Tried to come away with it. Berri still got their hands on it. No one can get clear possession. Ball comes from Wilden to Cowling. He drives it out of defence. Through comes Rosenswide. Couldn't get a handle on the ball. Ball changes hands. Barmera snap it high up towards centre wing. But Berri have the numbers here. And the mark's taken by Penaluna. Safralides drives it across and turns it over.
Straight through the middle. Kick. It's Justin Bonnie, but he's had to go back into traffic. Gets the ball back. Kicks forward. Time's going to run out very soon. Whitbourne inside 50. Tackle taken to ground, loose handball out. Steve Burton back turns around, just kick and hope. Finds a teammate, and that's a mark taken inside 50. I reckon that's Joey Ricketts with the ball.
Gee whiz, Barmera have made Berri pay for that Safralides error. He was trying to do the right thing, squaring it across to 2 players, but the kick was high, it was slow, and it didn't get there in time, and Bonnie cut it out.
Justin Bonnie just took the game on and, threw caution to the wind, as they would say.
I'm thinking
Joey Ricketts for a shot here. We'll just call this in. 30 out. Slide angle. He's up and about. That's a goal. Barmera Monash get one back. The margin back to 3, right on the cusp of three-quarter time.
Yeah, look, you know how you see on the telly when they hold up a signal saying 1 minute left or whatever and just slow it down.
Yeah.
I think Saf needed to see that on the other side. He could have just wound that down the other side instead of playing that risky move across the ground, which has given Barmera an opportunity, which they've taken absolutely full-toed odds on it and kicked a goal.
We'll go around the grounds very soon, right after three-quarter time. Ball back to the centre, 25 minutes approaching. It's a big quarter. There's been a lot of goals kicked.
Yeah, I'm watching across the ground. Saf's not happy. He's not getting any chirp at him, so it's just a mistake. That ball comes again. Bailey White, Rosenzweig to White to Tyson to the other White. No, he couldn't pull it in. He's going to get it back here.
Dylan White tries to shark the footy. Spilios got it and he was wrapped up. Ball up.
Gee whiz, Lucas White's had one game. He nearly did something there. So he's limping out of the pack, but he's had plenty of it.
They all fly up for a ruck contest.
I reckon he was shepherded in ruck, but he's paid it to the Barmera player.
Yeah.
What happens there?
I'm not sure. I don't know. It was a would you say clumsy set of events?
Yeah, he was having a go. I mean, Darcy Minchella was trying to get to the ball to tap it out. And
Chris Bonney just wasn't moving.
Chris Bonney was between him and the ball and just didn't move. Yeah, I don't know. I would have played that on. Ump's call, played on.
Chris Bonney now getting told to move it on. Goes wide. Broadcast wing. Grieger from Berri couldn't quite get it. Burton got the second bite at it. Now Bailey White back through traffic. Inboard. Langford. The Berri Demons have got one last inside 50 this quarter. Looking for Lindsay. Couldn't quite drag it in. Loose footy still inside 50.
He goes back looking for it.
Diving on it. Barmera Monash now calling for holding the ball. Umpire Charlton says, I'll have it. Ball up, 30 out.
Yeah, 30 metres from the Berri goal going towards the river end. Is there time for him to get another one on the board and extend this lead, three-point lead?
Margin.
Yeah, gee, they were sitting. Without that last error, they were 9 points up and looking reasonably settled to go into the last quarter. Nice tackle there. Wasn't rewarded. Another good tackle. Their tackling has lifted, hasn't it? Their pressure around the ball. This time the ball comes to Labastide. He kicks it back in the middle. Through comes White. He's been caught high there.
That's a free kick every day of the week.
Yeah, Lucas White caught high there. Someone needs to just say, settle, champ. Siren could be going any second. Go back, take a shot. Both he and his brother had big games today.
Coming up to the 27-minute mark of this quarter.
Yeah.
It's been a big one.
He's had a good game all game. And Bailey White, who had a great first quarter and drifted out a bit, has come straight back into it and given them all the drive out of the middle. There's the siren. Lucas White to have a shot after the siren at three-quarter time. Berri leading by 3 points. Can he make it a 9-point lead for them to take into the last quarter? Distance not the problem. Accuracy not the problem. It's a goal. Takes Berri to 10-5, leading Berri 8-8-56.
A big fourth quarter to come here at 5RM football. Don't go anywhere. This is Game of the Day for a reason at 5RM.
Footy's home ground, 5RM.
For McDonald's.
We call it Game of the Day for a live from Berri round 2 Riverland Football League. Three-quarter time, it's the Berri Demons 10-5-65 leading Barmera Monash 8-8-56. Nobby Norton, you've been alongside me this afternoon and it's been a thrilling afternoon.
Yeah, goal kickers for Berri. Patrick Minchella 2, Darcy Minchella 2, Michael McRae 2, singles to Brad Rosenzweig, Lucas White, Mitchell Cause and Tyrone Miller. For Barmera Monash, Dylan Marks with 2 goals, John O'Beach with 2 goals, singles to Jack Albrick, Joe Ricketts, Tony Drugamuller, Thomas Austin, who's also kicked the goal. Excellent game of footy, Lockie. I'm just not sure which way it's going to go. Berri holding a very slim lead here of 9 points. You'd think lights aren't on yet, but gee whiz, it's getting a bit dark out there. I would have thought they might have put them on at half time. Be nice if they did. But it's a great game of footy and that won't hurt. I think this game has been excellently called by the umps out there and some of the better players for both sides. Just quickly, I think the White boys, Lucas and Bailey for Berri, have been very good. For Barmera Monash, probably none better than Steve Burton. I reckon he's probably their best player. Yeah. Berri with the ball out of the middle again, and it's Bailey White again drives Berri forward. Berri under it, punch clear by Barmera Monash. Have you got the Got the night goggles on there.
I got the binoculars. Burton there. Your man Nobby just tackled but got a hands on it. Look for Joey Ricketts. Berri now back with the hands. Millera. Handball, but intercept straight away from Burton. Drives it half forward. Loose footy on the deck. Evan Penalona for the Demons.
Had a solid game
on
too.
The rebound. Finds Lucas White in the middle. Just holds it up. He's Berry's best on ground this afternoon for me at this stage.
Yep.
Drives 90 degrees to the right. Finds Rosenzweig right in front of the Barmera Monash coaching box. But he doesn't play for the Roos anymore, Nobby. He played one season there. Drives forward. Ricketts, good defensive mark, and he's going to go back. And just
Rosenzweig's been a big in for Berri today. He's done plenty. He's been handy.
He's
here come the lights. They're coming on now.
Well, they're the halogens, so by full time they'll be good.
Oh, lovely mark taken. Running back to play. That's White Bailey. Oh, has he pulled a hamstring or just a cramp?
A bit slow to get off the deck. I reckon he's done a bit of a cramp.
Yeah, I reckon it's a cramp.
Mitch Cause has just run over there just to stretch it out and possibly take the kick, but it looks like Bailey White's going to get up off the deck and have this kick.
Bit of pickle juice he needs.
He does the handball. He's done. So Mitch Cause just drives it forward, looks for Langford, intercept. Warnett got a hand on it as well, but Berri managed to drive it forward. They get to Minchella, a mark at half forward. He goes around on his left and finds McRae, but drops forward. And now Steve Burton for Barmera Monash just brings it out of the back pocket. Handballs to Mitchell. Now Trent Ogle through the middle. Here's Whitbourne. Barmera Monash now on the rebound again. Max Petrola, good mark, not quite at centre half forward, but not far from it.
Dangerous when they move the ball quickly.
Drive it forward, looks for Austin, and that's a good mark taken inside 50. And Thomas Austin might back himself in for a shot here.
Yeah, when they move the ball quickly like that, they create there's a lot of space for their players to run into, and Berri can't keep up with that. I thought that perhaps the mistake made at half forward by Berri opened them up a bit for that, and they were exposed with that. Gee whiz, needs this handy goal.
They trail by 9. 2.5 minutes into this fourth quarter.
Breeze is gone. It's gone. Nice kick.
Tommy Austin. Lovely that's all kick. The way through.
Lovely kick at goal by Tom Austin for his second goal of the day and first of the last quarter to narrow that margin to 3 points, with Berri 10-5-65 leading Barmera 9-8-62.
Yep, just that win just dropped out to nothing there, Nobby Norton. So big fourth quarter to come. Still plenty of it. 3 minutes played. We'll go around the grounds here at 5am football very soon for McDonald's Renmark now on the Uber Eats app. Wakery still controlling that game at Loxton North 7-8-50. Loxton North 4-6-30. While at Renmark, it's Tiger Town this afternoon, 13-4-82. Loxton leading Renmark 3-4-22.
That would be the perhaps the biggest defeat Renmark have experienced up there in the last 5 or 6 years, wouldn't it?
I'd say 10.
10?
Yeah.
Ball comes out of the middle from Barmera, but only as far as a Berri defender. This time Grieger again, is it?
Back to your point, it'll be easily the last 3 or 4 years, yes.
Yep.
Still a fourth quarter to come, though. Renmark can score quickly.
Yep, Berri holding up here at half-back under Barmera's willing attack. Oh, kicks into the man on the mark, does the Berri defender. Goes back for it again, it's Benson. Goes back again, gets it. Shea Hawkins in to help. Can't get clear. Be a ball up at a half-back for Berri or half-forward for Barmera. Gee, they made a bit of a mess of that.
They dived on it. Paul Spilios was calling out for the umpire saying, was that holding the ball or what? But no attempt from Hawkins. I think he's a bit winded, actually. So now, speaking of Spilios, from the pocket, has a kick at goal. That's missed the lot.
Everything, yeah.
That was a pretty ambitious kick, but not the most ambitious we've seen.
Would have gone into the river for the new ball nets here at the Berri Oval.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Yep.
Things looking up at the most historic ground in Riverland Football League history, Nobby Norton.
Out it comes. Strong mark taken at half-back for Berri by Patrick Minchell. A long way down from the forward line. Absolutely no one for Berri in front of centre. He goes short.
Yeah, goes wide. Finds Langford. He's once again picked up a lot of footy on the wing.
Watch Minchella get his skates on here and get himself all the way forward. He's run from half-back. He's on his way. McRae shoots it up the wing. Good footy here. That was to Grieger. Couldn't pull it in. Not Grieger, sorry. Lindsay couldn't pull it in. Gets up. Now Berri getting a forward, all on his own forward.
Yeah,
number 23, Heath Campbell, the backup ruckman's gone all the way back to the square.
He had 2 players on him there, Lindsay. So Barmera and Monash, they get the clearance, drive it forward up the wing, but not quite to half forward just yet.
Hawkins tried to pull that mark in and couldn't get it. Berri player dragging the ball in, but 2 Barmera players on top of him. Umpire says, I'll have it. Throw up at halfway between the wing and half forward for Barmera on the far side of the ground. Ball up. Through comes Rosenzweig with speed, straight out of the pack. Lace out towards McRae, but overshoots him. This time, White out on his far,
great
holding
tackle
the ball.
from Shea Hawkins there.
Yeah. There was Burton about to run forward.
He got dragged in Chris Bonney there.
Chris Bonney, was it? Yep.
Maybe not quite as quick. Still got the endurance though, Chris Bonney.
He's a bit of a long distance machine, isn't he? Half marathons and marathons.
Yeah.
Ball goes out wide for Berri.
Shea Hawkins didn't need 42 Ks to drag him in then though.
Berri take control of the ball in the centre wing, slowing it down a bit, looking for a key forward up. This time McRae comes at it. Couldn't quite pull it in. Handballs to Rosenzweig. Rosenzweig goes deep towards Campbell, but Campbell ran under the ball and Barmera take a solid defensive mark.
Fletcher Dillon there.
Yep. Comes wide.
Pretty good afternoon.
To Schmicker Hill. Takes the mark at half back. Chips it over. Comes undone.
Yeah, Tony Drugamala couldn't quite get it. Callan
He goes
Lloyd,
back and
hungry at
tackles
it.
him high. It wasn't a great kick, but he had plenty of chance to drag it in, Drugamala, but couldn't get... Hands weren't strong enough. And Lloyd put the pressure on him when the ball came loose. Lloyd he's going long towards the goal square here, looking for the big fellas. Plenty in the pack. Pushed under it was Minchella. Mark taken at the back of the pack by Fletcher Dillon. He comes out wide towards Hill. Hill takes the mark in the back pocket for Barmera. He goes forward again, this time towards Petrole. He couldn't get there. Picked up by the Berri Demon player. Goes back, shot forward.
Grieger and Cause, that's a minus score.
Another behind to Berri.
Shallow side, so a minus score.
10-6, 66 Berri leading Barmera Monash 9-8, 62, 4-point margin. You can't help but think this next goal is super important. Rosenzweig for Berri on the far side. To Lindsay. Lindsay chips it across and finds Heath Campbell forward.
It's been in the ruck this afternoon. Probably this is be the most important kick this afternoon, Nobby Norton.
Yeah, he's about to line up for goal. He'll be kicking this from about 42 metres out on about a 45-degree angle, kicking towards the 5RM studio, Lockie. If he hasn't had a more important kick than this, I don't know what it is. Down over the ball, drives it forward, it's through. Berri like it, McRae Shepard, it's a goal. First goal for Campbell, 11th goal for Berri. They go to 11-6, 72. Leading Barmera 9-8, 62, 10-point margin to Berri.
The Demon supporters can smell it, they can feel it. Nearly coming up to 10 minutes gone in this fourth quarter. A big afternoon of footy.
Do you know the interesting thing about this Berri team today, Lockie, is they've had a lot of contributors. There's not too many who haven't done something, and sometimes when you get a team like that, you end up winning.
Yeah, very true, and it's been a big afternoon for a lot of Berri players this afternoon, and everyone, it was the talk of the off-season. I was getting it a lot, riding off the Berri Demons, and I was quick to point out that there was lots of other players at this club, and a few of my comments back have now been justified, Nobby Norton.
Yeah, Minchella into the ruck for Berri, and Berri looking to take control of the ball at these stoppages. Up he goes again against Chris Bonney, punches the ball forward towards the goal. White, Bailey, handball across, gets it out towards Langford. Langford drives Berri forward yet again. Nice mark, second grab. I've got to pay that one.
Yeah, good effort there from Tony Drugamala. He's just got to hold it up, and the right move is right in front of the club rooms here at Berri. Deep in defence, goes straight down the line. Two on one. Minchella's going to clunk it. Couldn't quite. Umpire says play on. Ball hits the deck, and the Berri supporters are saying,
gee whiz,
should be to Berri.
He's the other side of the oval from us, but I thought he had enough of that. Had first grab, and I reckon his arms might have been chopped. But anyway, up it goes. Umps have had a good day here today. It's been a good game of footy. Through goes Berri. Shea Hawkins. Handballs to Rosenzweig. Hadn't he finished well? Another handball, but inerrant. Gee, Berri getting numbers around these stoppages.
Chopped out. Langford just got a dish out, but umpire says I'll have it, and we'll get a ball up right in front of the Berri Demons coach's box. Assistant coach Brian Gates there calling the shots.
Yeah, they're playing the game where they got to win the stoppage, because if the ball gets out of the stoppage, Barmera are burning him off with foot speed. So, so far it's holding sway for them. How far are we into this quarter, Lockie, on the 5room.com.au clock?
Yeah, 10 minutes played. Still
So
plenty of time left, yeah. 10 points the margin. 11-6-72 plays 9-8-62 on the Berri Better scoreboard.
I can't help but think if Berri can get another goal here without Barmera scoring, they might be almost there. But all we need is a goal to Barmera, and it's less than a goal.
The lights are on here at RFL headquarters.
Berri getting plenty of it. Langford comes out of the pack with a kick up in the air, but only as far as Bonnie. Chris takes the mark here.
And he's going to get the free kick.
Or is it Ruggamulla?
No, it's Bonnie, yep.
Yep, he normally uses the ball well, does Justin Bonnie. Drives him up the ground, looking for, but cut out this time by Patrick Minchella in the middle of the ground. Patrick, he looks up, trying to use the ball. Safralides on a long lead from half-back on the opposite side of the ground, but he goes towards White, Lucas White, who's outmarked by his opponent. He gets up, his Barmera opponent gets up, brings it across to Steve Burton, all on his own in the middle, dishes off the handball to Whitbourne. Whitbourne shoots Barmera forward as far as Austin. Right in the middle of the ground is Jack Austin, Dane Austin. He drives forward, Jack's off crook for the whole season.
He's out there water running, but marked inside 50 from Lucas Warnett, who's been a bit quiet of late, but he's back into it now, and this is an important kick for the youngster from Barmera Monash.
Normally a good forward that cashes in, but he had a very quiet third quarter. He
was their leading goal kicker last year, interestingly enough. A lot of people thought Johnny Beach was, but no, it was Lucas Warnett.
Important kick for the Roos here to get them back within 4 points.
Kicking from 40 out on a 25-degree angle. Ball's on the way on the left. Looks okay off the boot.
Yep.
He slotted it. And Barmera Monash kicked their 10th for the afternoon. The margin's back to 4. 5RM footy for McDonald's Renmark.
Lucas Warnett's first goal of the day narrows the margin to 4 points and keeps Barmera well and truly in this game. Now you got to ask yourself who's going to win it.
Well, it's yeah. I don't know. I'm not calling it yet. So not even 13 minutes played.
No, it's a great game of footy. I think the telling points here are who's getting the ball out of the contest, and in the last 5 minutes we've seen Steve Burton step up and have some meaningful possessions. In the ruck, Chris Bonnie against Darcy Minchella, ball up, down, Jack Albrecht taking the ball but wrapped up by Rosenzweig. Up it goes again, this time Minchella, through comes Miller, handball off to
that was
White
Bailey
kicks the ball to McRae, who gets upended. Umpire right on the spot. No free kick there. It was in the contest. Will be a ball up for Berri at half forward.
This is 5-room football for McDonald's Renmark. We'll go around the grounds very soon. Ball up inside 50. Berri trying to move it forward. Rosenzweig read it well. Has a shot. It's
one behind. One behind. Stretches the margin out to 5 points in Berri's favour. 11-7-73. Leading Barmera 10-8-68. Ball comes out of the back lines for Barmera. 2 players out here. Spilios takes the mark for Barmera. Looks up, looking for options to come out of half back. He's got Wilden short, but looks past him. Goes up for Beach, but in comes Penaluma. Out the back is Grieger. Handball's over to Bailey White. Gets clear. Gets the handball out to Penaluma. Handball again to Krieger. Tries to go under. Ducked his head, the Barmera player there. Ball comes out from Ricketts on his left foot. Shoots it forward, but only as far as Safralides, who cuts in and takes the mark.
Dishes it out quickly to Shea Hawkins, who goes on the switch, but the kick's dropped short, straight to Barmera Monash. They go inside attacking 50. They're looking dangerous. Mark taken by Lucas Warnett. Close to home, and he's going to go back. He kicked the last goal, and this could be number 2 to get Barmera Monash back in the lead.
I know this is going to be a harsh comment, Lockie, but if Berri lose this game today, there's been 2 clangers from off half-back. One from Peter Safralides and that one from Jacob Grieger that have cost them a goal each if he kicks this.
Very costly.
And in a game where a goal might be the less than a goal might be the margin, they could be critical errors.
So Lucas Warnett has his kick. Looks okay off the boot. He kicks number 2 for this afternoon. And that's Barmera Monash's 11th. They now lead by 1. The lead has changed again.
Back-to-back goals for Warnett takes the lead back for Barmera Monash. And it's on the back of errors. But in saying that, Berri have been playing that way all day. They've been switching and moving and taking the risk up the middle, and a couple of them haven't come off that I've mentioned, and that's cost them a goal each time.
Going on the attack. It would have been easy to go boundary side, lock it up, and not score. So Good on Berri for still taking the game on. Still 15, well, there's still plenty of time to go. 15 played in this fourth quarter. Fiver and footy for McDonald's Renmark now on the Uber Eats app. Ball back to the centre it goes. Chris Bonney in the ruck. And you got Berri.
Out it comes.
That's Campbell, but it was Trent Ogle for Barmera Monash that read it and kicks it to the boundary.
Gee, they got the legs.
Barmera Monash player taking a bit late, but doesn't matter. Joey Ricketts now up to half forward. John O'Beach shakes his opponent, couldn't quite mark it, had a couple of bites at it. Spilios front and centre, but it bounced the wrong way. Thinking again he might have another go, locks it down and we'll get a ball up. 40 out from Barmera Monash goal, kicking to the river end.
What I like about the game, Lockie, is there's none of this sitting on the ball stuff. They've got to get it moving. It's one-on-ones all over the place. Bonnie smacks it towards Barmera goals. Out comes Rosenzweig. No one really wanting to pick it up. Everyone's standing off, and the ball comes out of the back lines. Adam Langford for Berri looks up, finds his teammate on the run, which is
that's Cause.
Cause again. Had a great last half, this young fella. Up it goes towards McRae, but Barmera with the numbers here at half back. Bonnie in ruck, sits back there, shoots it on his left foot, finds a teammate at half forward, he cramps up.
That's Tony Drugamella now. Bit of cramp going on this afternoon. A few players have done a few kilometres.
Oh, see Rosenzweig limping too with the cramp. This time Grieger cuts in for Berri, chips in, goes back after it again. Still got his nose over the football. Gets taken out of bounds. I noticed Rosenzweig limping to the boundary. I'm not sure whether he's done an ankle or whether he's cramping up.
Just looking at the Berri bench there, I reckon they've only got one fit player.
Here he comes, coming back on
Callan
now.
Lloyd's coming on, so they're down to one rotation. Barmera Monash.
Penaluna gets the ball clear. Out it comes again. This time Berri. Minchella. Patrick tries to get it clear. Good tackle from Berri. And it's been rewarded with a holding the ball. Gee, they're hanging on, Berri. Up the wing they come, looking for Minchella. Darcy gets hands to it but can't get hold of it. First back on it too, the big fella. But outnumbered by his Barmera opponents. Ball grabbed, tried to handle it, comes back to Minchella, has a go at him from 55 out.
It's going to
go. William Cowling back again. Saves it in the last play. How many times has he done that today? 2 or 3 times?
Yeah, he's
taken a mark inside the defensive goal square. Brings it out again. This time falls to Bailey White. Can't pull the mark in. First back on it. Gives away the free kick.
So a free kick to Dane Austin at right half back. He's going to take a bit of time to kick this one. Just looking around the play, there's players stretching up everywhere.
Yeah, White on the mark here. Bailey's. Yep. Both the White boys are cramping up.
Play on.
I can see.
Kick away quickly. Finds.
I can see Lucas White in the forward line cramping up, and Bailey White down here.
Cohen Harris down the line.
Lovely mark.
Good mark taken. Broadcast wing.
Barmera finishing better here.
A game of possession here. They've got the lead by 1 and they don't want to cough it up. Goes wide. This could be close. That's gone out of bounds. And
on the full.
That's on the full.
Good
if
call.
Not, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because it was the last possession out of bounds.
Good call by the ump. She was right there.
So a free kick here to Hugo Krieger. He's going to bring it back inboard. Berri Demons, they need to go up the line. Minchella flies up. Over the back it goes. Safralidis couldn't quite paddle it forward. Barmera Monash go on the rebound. Now inside attacking 50, but it's Shea Hawkins that had a second bite at it, and then he got wrapped up, and that's holding the ball.
That was a great tackle by Ricketts. He could have tackled him high, but he got him and got the hold in the ball.
Moves
out comes Barmera. 2 players spoil each other.
Unable to
Berri
mark
with
it.
no one running.
Spills out to Whitbourne. That's going to bounce, and that's going to go out of bounds and get nothing on the far side.
Free kick to Adam Langford there for Berri. Looks for someone, but everyone's been stopped to a walk here from both sides, really.
This is 5 football, 19 minutes played. It's the Barmera Monash Roos that lead by 1.
Will it be a draw, Lucky? 1 point the difference here.
We've done 5 footy for a number of years, Nobby, and we've never called a draw. Berri now down the line. They're going to have to move it on quickly. Time is running out. Tackles. Berri get the ball clear. Up the line it goes, and that finds McRae, but he's a long way from home. He's at the wing. Chips it over the top. Sees Cause. Cause tries to paddle it forward. Kept his feet, but spills out of bounds, and we'll get a ball in right in front of the club rooms here at Berri. This is 5 football.
A win from Berri. They go close to getting inside their forward 50. You can't help but think if they can get it in there.
So a ball in. Coming up to the 20-minute mark. Barmera Monash lead by 1. Out the back. Socket out of bounds. Out of
Tackled.
the pack. If Spilios had it, he's been done holding the ball. So
consistent
it's going to be
umpiring.
a free kick to the Berri Demons. 70 out.
Bailey White with the ball there. Drives it wide.
Quickly looks for Shea Hawkins, who takes the mark.
He's
inside
in range.
50. A courageous effort. Shea, you're going to have to get on with it, mate. We haven't got much time.
I think, though, take the time. Because any score is good for him.
True.
A point draws it, a goal wins it.
20 and a half minutes played. Five-room football from McDonald's Renmark. Shea Hawkins.
I'll be getting someone. See William Cowling down there in the back line, all on his own.
Yeah.
Berri need a player down there to shepherd.
He's got Minchella there. He's running down there deep now. You always wonder what he's trying to scheme up here. Anyway. Hawkins has the kick. Ball's on the way. Looks good.
It's through. It's
They
a
don't
goal.
need anyone on the line. The Demons get the lead back by 5 late in the fourth quarter here at Berri.
Demon skipper leads from the front. Great kick from Bailey White to him too. And he runs back to half-back. It's game not over. 5-point lead to Berri. 12-7-79 leading Barmera Monash 11-8-74. Game far from over.
21 minutes played. There's been a few goals this quarter. So you'd think there'd be a little bit of time on. Back to the middle it goes.
5 goals kicked this quarter, so you're thinking there's a bit of time on there.
The lights are on.
Gee, what a great display of umpiring. How consistent. Pays one there, pays the same one again. Great umpiring.
It's good to see. This is why we love Riverland footy at 5RM. Back to the middle it goes. Berri can't cough this one up. They drive it forward. Wrapped up. Umpire says holding the ball, and it's going to be Barmera Monash. Justin Bonney gets it on quickly. Ricketts couldn't mark it. Spills forward. Berri dive on it. They lock it down at half right, left half back.
Gee whiz.
Important here for Berri to lock this one down.
Yep. You can't. Every time Barmera get that ball out of the pack and get on it, it looks dangerous for him.
Henyardi, Barmera Monash get a soccer through the pack. Warnett trying to paddle it to a bit of space. He's got Hawkins on him. Handball out the back there from Austin. Spills over the boundary line. Grieger now going to take this one wide for Berri. They walk it over the line, and probably the right call. Take a bit of time out of the game.
Yeah, the big fella there, Sam Andronaki, thought, well, I haven't got many options. I might as well just grab it and sort of back turn over. Ball goes up. Hunyadi back in the ruck. Tries again to get a handle on it. Everyone's trying to pick it up.
I know the Barmera Monash Roos snatched a late win here in a semi-final late last year against the Renmark Rovers.
I'm looking at the timekeepers here, Lockie, but I can't see any fingers over the button yet. Plenty of time to go. Ball thumped clear from the pack. Warnett with it again onto his left boot. Geez, out of last quarter.
Drives up deep in forward lines. This is a loose footy. Austin off the deck.
There's the winner.
And Barmera Monash take the lead back. Tommy Austin. It was right in front of him. He just got a foot onto it and it went through. And they're back in the lead by 1 very late in the fourth quarter.
To use a soccer term, he hit that first time, didn't he? He just bang straight off the ground. That's his third goal today, Tom.
Lucas Warnett was the one that just bombed it in there, and that was probably the right call.
He's had a heck of a last quarter too. Kicked 2 goals, set that one up. That's what you want.
So Tommy Austin there with
his third goal.
Barmera Monash.
Yep.
Back to the middle it goes. How
Lots
much time's left in this one?
You almost think to yourself, neither side deserves to lose. But the game's still there to be won, isn't it?
Berri now back to the middle. Miller, can he shark this one?
Yep,
Berri have got one last roll in him.
They've got to get it up the other
goes
end.
Langford, who's had an absolute ripping game on the far wing. Kicks down the line, goes long, looking for Lloyd, I reckon.
Nice mark taken in defence.
Not paid, or it is paid, yep. Justin Bonney, right in front of the Berri club rooms.
He's found someone loose, gone straight onto him, otherwise he'd have held it up a bit. Punch clear.
Warnett couldn't quite get it. Yep. You've got Ricketts there, gets a kick away inboard. Spilios has got a bit of space, but it drops short. Now Patrick Minchella sharks the footy, gets it to Miller. Miller turns around, gets it on the foot quickly, looks for Safralides at right half forward.
Punch.
Couldn't mark it, punched.
Got a free kick coming his way here for in the back.
You have to get it on quickly. There's not much time left. Coach Harry Levestide is saying get it on quickly. Inside 50. They all fly up. Spills over the back. Callan Lloyd. Umpire's whistle go? No. I must have heard something. Umpire says my ball. We're going to get a ball up. 30 out from goal. Berri Demons. There's the siren. It doesn't matter anyway, and that's one of the classics of Riverland footy here at RFL headquarters. What an afternoon it's been. Final scores to my calculation: Barmera Monash 12-8-80 to the Berri Demons 12-7-79. A thrilling afternoon of football, and we have a lot to unpack from this right after this here at 5RM.
Footy's home ground.